This is Dr. ARULPRAKASH, Assistant Professor, PG Department of Zoology, St.Joseph's College of Arts and Science Autonomous, Cuddalore. In this video, we are going to see about the osmo regulation in fishes and mammals. What is osmoregulation? Osmoregulation is a process that regulates the osmotic pressure of fluids and the electrolytic balance in organisms. In animals, this process is brought about by the osmoreceptors, which can detect changes in osmotic pressure. Humans and most other warm-blooded organisms have osmoreceptors in the hypothalamus. Besides the brain, osmoregulators are also found in the kidneys. Different type of organs in different animals. Contractile vacuoles, protozoan, sponges. Cylindrate and echidoderms is not demonstrated. Nephridial organs like protonephridia, metanephridia, nephridia. The animals are platyhelminthes, esculminthes, annelids and molluscs. So many animals having guts, the crustacean having antennal glands, insects are having Malpighian tubules, vertebrates kidney, crustacean molluscs, some fishes are having gills, amphibians also having the skin as a osmoregulatory organ, salt gland like birds and reptiles. There are two types of osmoregulation occurs, osmoconformers, osmoregulators. Osmoconformers are organisms that try to match the osmolarity of their body with their surroundings. In other words, these organisms maintain the same osmotic pressure inside the body as outside water. They can conform either through active or passive means. Most marine invertebrates such as starfish, jellyfish and lobster are osmoconformers. Osmoregulators are organisms that actively regulate their osmotic pressure independent of the surrounding environment. Many vertebrates, including humans, are osmoregulatory. Most freshwater fish are considered to be osmoregulated too. So here you can know the homeostasis. Homeostasis is the state of steady internal chemical and physical conditions maintained by living systems. Osmoregulation in fish, particularly in the fresh water, fishes are hypertonic to their surrounding environment, which means that the concentration of salt is higher in their blood than at their surrounding water. They absorb a controlled amount of water through the mouth and the gill membranes. Due to this intake of water, they produce large quantities of urine through which a lot of salt is lost. The salt is replaced with the help of mitochondria, rich cell in the gills. These cells absorb salt into the blood from the surrounding water. Osmoregulation in marine fish. Compared to freshwater fish, marine fish face the opposite problem. They have a higher concentration of water in their blood than their surrounding environment. Consequently, results in the tendency to lose water and absorb the salt. To get around this problem, marine fish drink large quantities of water and restrict urination. Another additionally energy expenditure also arises as these organisms actively need to expel salt from the body through the gills. Osmoregulatory function in fish is the picture is showing freshwater as well as a marine chiliest fish. So this is the picture showing the marine fish osmoregulatory function, gain of water and salt ions from the food, then excretion of salt ions from the gills, osmotic water loss through the gills and other parts of the body, the scanty urine from the kidneys also. So this is the freshwater fish osmoregulatory function of water and some ions in the food. Uptake of salt ions by gills, osmotic water gain through the gills and other parts of the body. Excretion of salt ions and large amounts of water in dilute urine from the kidney. Importance of osmoregulatory functions. Fish, even they appear to be active, like osmoregulatory for requires expenditure of much energy on the part of fish. Even they appear to be inactive. Consequently, energy maintenance. The damage to the kidney through bacterial infection or other means is often deadly, as these organs extract the large amount of water which continually diffuse into the fish body. Osmoregulation in human being, responsible for osmoregulation, water, amino acid, glucose are reabsorbed by the kidney. So mainly it is involved in the aldosterone, angiostensin 2 and antidiuretic hormone control the absorption process. Some water is electrolytes are also lost by respiration. So the picture showing the osmoregulatory function in human being, low level and high level. The water content of the blood is low. The same way the ADH hormone, the diuretic hormone is involved in the brain process. Another way, the high content of blood, water content of the blood is involved in the brain produces the less ADH. The urine output is high. So this is the picture showing clearly in this osmoregulatory function in human being. So there are different steps are involved in osmoregulatory function through the nephrons. The first one is glomerular filters, small solute from the blood, proximal convoluted tubules reabsorbs ion, water and nutrients, remove toxins and adjust to filter pH. The third step is a descending loop of Henle's. Aquaporins allow water to pass from the filtrate into the interstitial fluids. The fourth step is ascending loop of Henle reabsorb sodium plus and calcium minus from the filtrate into the interstitial fluid. The distal tubule selectively secretes and absorb different ions to maintain blood pH and electrolyte balance. So finally, the collecting duct reabsorbs solute and water from the filtrate. So different type of hormones are involved, particularly hypothalamus of the brain produce a vasopressin and antidiuretic hormone also regulate the functions. This is the antidiuretic hormone related picture to involved in the osmoregulatory functions in the interstitial fluids, cause excretion of water, cause recovery of water, importance for water homeostasis. These are all the maintaining by ADH. Thank you. Thank you for watching.